Hello, I'm the Hood of Oz, and this is episode 12 of The Mole, the Australian season 6. Let's get down into it. So, right off the bat, we have the contestants faced off with a 16-story high silo. But before this, they are taken away and have a light sort of question with Shura. And I didn't get all the questions down, but there was a number of odd ones, such as how often Sam gets a haircut, what's Aaron's favourite tree, how many times a day does Nick clean his teeth, what Sean thinks of other people's fashion sense, does Ali like cat videos. It's very odd here and there. This was a one-on-one question. The other contestants didn't get to hear anything, though in this moment, apparently, Shura and the mole had a conversation of whether a person would abseil down these 16-story high silos on facing downwards or not. The contestants then learned that that is a task. They have to basically abseil down, facing down the silo, top to bottom, 16 stories. But they don't earn 2,000 for doing this. They only earn 2,000 for doing this if they manage to beat the mole in their guess, or bet, to put this simply. The mole bet for and against them for going down the silo. If the mole gets it wrong, the team earns $2,000 towards a pot for that guess. If the mole gets it right, they lose $2,000. So it's really in favour of the mole here if they know what everyone's going to do. But unfortunately, we have a big argument break out almost instantly. And, we have people like saying, oh, I really want to do this. And people going, oh, I can't do this. And then the other people saying, well, what would the mole think? Anyhow, I'll get down to what actually happens. So we have a few people climb up it and a few people choosing not to. And then a few people climb up it and then backing out. We have Halal climb up it and he goes down. And the mole was right there. Sean climbs up, then he cries out. He chickens out crying, and the mole got that right as well. Aaron went up and chickened out. Ali went up and chickened out, which the mole got right again. And then Sam went up. He backs out. He doesn't really chicken out, which the mole got incorrect. So Sam outguessed the mole there. Nick didn't go up it. Either did Kerry or Asher, which the mole got all three correct there. So obviously the mole guessed that Halal and Sam would go up and climb down. And everyone else, they guessed, would basically not do it. The mole cost the team $14,000, though Sam managed to outguess the mole and earn $2,000. Considering that means they only lost $12,000, putting them below the $10,000 mark that they just got from last week. Next, we had the domino effect. The contestants were taken to this National Arts School of Sydney, I think, and they were set up into two teams, one team on a little higher floor and another slightly lower. And they were set up to make these sort of tables line up edge to edge and set dominoes on top of it. And then the ground floor would do the same to get to this exact point. They cannot not use the table. They have to, I think, use all the dominoes. And then after 1 hour, knock off the top floor's one and the domino effect will go down and then all the way to the bottom at this sort of marker, I think it was. And by doing this, they can earn $3,000. On the top floor, we had Kerry, Sam, Halal and Asher, who finished it after about 20 minutes, which was pretty quick, I gotta admit. Then Team 2 on the lower, Nick, Ali, Sean and Aaron, they managed to not only not even assemble their tables upright, but they don't keep on knocking off their dominoes and it goes all over the shop. So the task failed. They couldn't even set up the tables even, which is a disappointment. I thought Nick at least was smart enough to set those up properly. Now, after this task, it was a bit of bad news for some people, because Aaron and Kerry have exemption for the next quiz still, but there's one problem. To keep the exemption now, they have to pay $15,000. Aaron decides to pay for the $15,000. Kerry does not, which reduces the pot to $82,900. It's not looking good for the contestants. Very good for them all. They just knocked off heaps, maybe without even doing a thing. Now, from these last few tasks, I can probably just say the mole is obviously smarter than the contestants, being able to guess who would go down this silo and who would not. Of course, they got outsmarted by Sam. Sam was finally put aside his big-headedness and ego and decided to do it for the contestants, which paid off. Unless it was Mole, just to throw attention off himself. And in the domino effect, it doesn't matter if you're on the top or the bottom. If the task does not finish, if dominoes keep falling over, then from there, no one wins. Of course, I am very confused on how the top task doesn't and set up the tables perfectly in 20 minutes, and the ground floor cannot even get the tables right. And of course, if the mole was Aaron and she paid $15,000, that might be too much attention. I don't know. According to my chart, she just dropped massively in amount of money she's earned overall. And point-wise, I didn't mark that too big. I could, I suppose, even though it's $15,000, but it's exemption, and she understands that she does not actually need to earn the team money. She just needs to get to the end, and she takes whatever everyone and herself has earned for the team there. Now, lastly, we have the mole quiz. We have Sean thinking it's Ali or Asha, and he uses 5 freebies. Ali thinks it's Halal, using 6 freebies. Halal uses 4 freebies. Asha uses 4 freebies. Kerry is left dead in the water, having given up her exemption. Sam thinks it's Aaron and Nick. Nick uses his 4 freebies, and Aaron has her exemption, so she's completely safe. Now, as the green screens light up, we have Sam safe, Halal safe, and Kerry is gone! I cannot believe I have been so wrong. I'm sorry if I've misled anyone. I tried my best, but I was wrong. That's it. I have been outsmarted, which just means the mole is smart. I'm the Hood of Oz. Thanks for listening.